Oh, hello guys. Tonight I played my first game of Magic at our at the local game store, Commander Night. There were 4 people total, including me. We got to play 2 games before the store closed, and I'm gonna go over just some of my favorite cards that I got to use. And I actually know a little bit about the cards now, so I can talk about them and tell you what I did. Um, I discovered that in this deck there are lots of cards that revolve around being the monarch, and I really like being the monarch. Being the monarch is fun. Um, this one was definitely my favorite, the Champions of Minas Tirith. Because you can't get attacked unless they pay however many cards they have in their hand. There was a guy who was playing something blue, and he drew a bunch of cards to play a bunch of guys. And so he had a hand of like 30 cards, and he couldn't attack me because he had so many cards in his hand. That was fun. This commander is also really, really fun. You're just gonna swarm the board. These two were pretty fun together. I didn't actually get to play them together, but I think if you had the mana, which 5 mana, so you'd need 10 mana. But this one lets you use your opponent's creatures to attack someone, and then you can goad all of them, everything. This one I found really unique, where you can just look at the top card of your deck whenever you want, and if my opponent controls more lands than you, I can just play a land from the top. That was fun. I discovered the horrors of this card. Apparently it's very hated, but it's fun and it's Sauron themed, so that was cool. These two were also really fun, combined with our commander. Every time, at the beginning of combat, Awen gets to create two human knights, and then these guys buff all of your humans every time you play a human, and your knights get haste. So that's fun. But my favorite part was definitely being the monarch, because this guy, Imrahil, I gotta create a token. This is definitely a very token heavy deck. And of course, Aragorn. Yeah, he was really fun too. I don't know why, I just really like being the monarch. It was such a fun thing. I lost one game and won another. Yeah, it was all really fun. I really enjoy Magic the Gathering. I'm going to play more. Probably not Friday night. I'm just gonna stick to Commander night because I prefer Commander. I tried out the 60 card format, and I can say I'd rather just play Commander. I feel like Magic the Gathering is a game, it doesn't play too well in a 60 card format, I think. It just feels nicer to play the 100 card Commander format. At least that was my personal opinion. You can, of course, always like whatever you like, but I had lots of fun with this. I was a little disappointed that I never got to play out my Gimli card, because I really like Gimli. Gimli is my favorite character in The Lord of the Rings, not The Hobbit. I really like lots of cool characters in The Hobbit. I think my favorite, though, I think Bilbo kind of carries The Hobbit. Because most of the dwarfs aren't too important. Like, obviously, Thorin is very important. Fili and Kili, they're important later. In the beginning, they're kind of just there. And then, of course, Gandalf is always cool. The guy from Lake Town that killed Smaug, Bard, I think was his name. He was cool. But The Hobbit does have a lot less notable characters than The Lord of the Rings, just because The Hobbit is so much shorter. I think I've talked about this before, but The Hobbit I prefer to The Lord of the Rings. And I know we're getting a Magic the Gathering Hobbit set, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, in The Lord of the Rings, there's just so many more notable characters than The Hobbit. Because, of course, like, all of the Fellowship is, like, consistently more important than all of the, all of the company in The Hobbit. Because, like, the Fellowship split up, obviously. Boromir died. That was pretty lame. But this is supposed to be a video about a card game, not a book rant. Maybe I'll do a book rant, but who knows? Yeah, let me know if there are any other cards I should add to this deck. I haven't added anything. Normal cards, not Lord of the Rings ones, even though this is the main reason why I decided to play this game is Lord of the Rings. But I had fun playing this, and I hope that I get to play more of this. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.